Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance recited by Clayton Groves, the treasurer of the class of 2020.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hello, my name is Douglas Lamb, and I'm the Vice Principal for the class of 2020. We welcome you to our virtual commencement ceremony today. Thank you for joining us in this joyous occasion. Now we will have our class secretary, Mary Cartwright, and class historian, Taylor Colbert, introduce the Charles County Board of Education members.
Hello, my name is Mary Cartwright, and I'm the class secretary of 2020. I would like to introduce a video from our distinguished board members.
Hi, my name is Taylor Colbert, and I'm the class of 2020's historian. Joining us in the video today will be Board Chairman Ms. Virginia R. McGraw, Vice Chairman Ms. Latina Wilson, Board Member Ms. Jennifer Abel, Board Member Ms. Tajala Battle Lockhart, Board Member Ms. Elizabeth Brown, Board Member Mr. David Hancock, and Board Member Mr. Michael Lucas.
Congratulations, class of 2020. The Board of Education is here today to celebrate you and your accomplishments over the last 13 years because you deserve it. We know that a virtual graduation is not what you had hoped for, but time and distance does not make it any less important.
You've adapted to circumstances that we wouldn't have dreamed of when we started the school year. Take the skills and the knowledge you have gained and turn it into something to help the world. Don't be afraid of history. Learn from it. We are not celebrating graduation as we have in the past, but we are celebrating.
Graduation is a milestone you have earned through hard work. While we will always remember the class of 2020 as the one that graduated virtually, it does not define you. No one person or thing, even a global pandemic, can diminish your successes. Success is what you make it.
You're indeed a special class. You have managed the challenge of being uprooted from your schools and all the teaching and learning that helped make senior year memorable. This experience, while it's truly unfair today, is one of many that will shape you throughout your life.
We're counting on you to take those experiences to help us rebuild, not in a pre-pandemic way, but in a way that takes the best of education and improves upon it to create a world-class, equitable public school system.
The pandemic has sent more people online than ever before, as we've moved from the classroom to virtual learning, webinars, and social engagement. It may sound funny, but we encourage you to step out of the virtual world when you can for real-time experiences when it is safe to resume in-person contact.
We encourage you to take care of yourself. Accept responsibility for your future. Be great. Always be mindful on how your actions affect other people. Class of 2020, you made history. We want to make sure that you're recognized not only for your accomplishments, but for your tenacity and how you navigated your final high school months online and from a distance. Good luck in the future.
Today, 2020 graduates of Charles County Public Schools, you are graduating during a pandemic that has changed the world. Now it is your time to move forward and lead that change. We are so very proud of each and every one of you. Best of luck.
It is my pleasure to introduce the class of 2020 president, Brianna Basden, who will share greetings from the senior class.
I first want to start off by saying thank you to teachers, administrators, and building service workers. With your hard work and positive attitude, you have created an enjoyable learning environment, and you have impacted our lives more than you can ever know. You guys were more than just teachers, administrators, and building service workers. Sometimes you were a coach, a mentor, a shoulder to cry on, and sometimes you even had to play the role of a parent. You gave the hard advice even when we didn't want to hear it, but we needed it. You encouraged us to do and be our best. From the moment we first walked into the school building, all you have ever did is wanted us to succeed. As we go on, we will not forget you or the life lessons you have taught us. They say it takes a village to raise a child, and you have been an important part of that village that helped raise the senior class to be successful. We won't forget you, and thank you. Next, I want to thank our families. They have been our support system. They have encouraged and rooted for us every step of the way. We have not been here today without you. We are who we are because of you. You built our foundation, teaching us lessons and values, making us who we are today. You all have given us a reason to work so hard, to make you guys proud, to give back to you in some form of the unwavering love, appreciation, and support you have provided, and to one day be able to take care of you like you took care of us. Finally, and most importantly, I want to thank the Thomas Stone class of 2020. We are such an amazing and resilient class. Walking into high school, my freshman year for the first time, I'm sure was scary to you as it was to me. Not really knowing how high school really was, I relied on movies to inform me, which made high school seem like the worst place to be. Movies made it seem like a place of judgment and that there was a hierarchy to go through to succeed. Thank God Stone was nothing like that. We are a community that has allowed and encouraged us to grow and become who we are today, and it is amazing to be a part of. Yes, to some, Stone has its issues, but we are a family. That school building was a home. We sometimes spent more time there than we did at our homes. And yes, we argued, and sometimes we didn't want to be there or be a part of it. It doesn't mean we didn't love it. And even though we couldn't wait to graduate, it doesn't mean we won't miss it. We have grown a lot from those young people we were when we first walked into the high school our freshman year. We have made amazing achievements even when we felt senior year was unreachable. During this crazy time, it is beautiful to see how we have come together and shown our creativity, not only when it comes to helping each other, but also when it comes to celebrating our achievements. Yes, we can't celebrate prom and graduation parties like usual, but this generation is so determined, resilient, and resourceful. We found other ways, such as drive-by celebrations. It has been amazing to be a part of this class and watch history be made. I have never met a group of people who are so innovative, creative, open-minded, and willing to accept change. I know even with this unprecedented change, you guys are going to be okay, and you guys are going to do great things and shake this world. Don't let today's disappointment cast a shadow on tomorrow's dream, unknown. I know this is not how we plan for the rest of our senior year to go or to graduate like this, but that should not affect what graduation symbolizes and celebrates. Graduation represents the accomplishment of our hard work throughout high school and the start of a new chapter of our lives. I wanted to congratulate the graduates for their big accomplishment finishing high school. You have redefined the limitations some may have had on you. Some of you had to overcome the naysayers that believe you wouldn't graduate, that you wouldn't drop out, that you wouldn't make it, but you broke stereotypes. You are here today with your accomplishment of graduating, and no one can take that away from you. With the start of this new chapter, I know you all will do amazing things, and I cannot wait to see what you all do. You can now finally take a breath and say, I did it. I am the class of 2020.
Now we will have well wishes from our principal, Mrs. Shanif Pearl.
To Board Chairman McGraw, board members, Superintendent Hill, executive staff, parents, relatives, friends, and most importantly, Thomas Stone's class of 2020, today marks the end of a chapter, but also the beginning of a new one. Allow me to salute all of you in the class of 2020 on your amazing accomplishments. This year turned out to be memorable and historical for so many reasons. The world around us has changed, and no one could have imagined the impact of COVID-19. Your commencement ceremony signifies your milestone achievement as you earn your high school diploma despite the changes to our world. You have worked hard, and today is your moment. I am so proud to say I have had the opportunity to serve as your principal and be a part of your high school journey. We have learned to navigate through Thomas Stone, and I will miss standing in the commons and in the main hallway seeing your smiling faces and hearing your stories about who did what and me nagging about any and everything so that you are in compliance with school rules. Together, we have faced some adversity, learned to persevere, and we have learned to overcome challenges by facing them head on. Through our experiences, our school community became a family. I am so proud to stand before you as you have matured into young adults full of potential. My message to you today is a simple one. I ask that you embrace the journey. No one truly knows what the future may bring, but our actions can help shape and mold that future you want. You are framing your future as I speak. Earning your high school diploma has helped to build a foundation. You are resilient. This class has completed their senior year in a non-traditional way, but nonetheless, your accomplishments are celebrated. When embracing the journey, understand that there are challenges ahead of you. I'm asking each of you to meet those challenges straight on with your heart wide open and your head held high. You are learning to do that by being adaptive and rethinking the world around you. You have learned that if a plan does not work, make a new plan, but be focused and clear in what you want as the outcome. Let your choices be intentional and optimistic. In your time at Stone, we have always focused on the good, the accomplishments, and the Cougar Pride moments. I know you're capable. The class of 2020 has earned over $23 million in scholarships, the most earned by any class in the school's history. In embracing the journey, understand that life requires continuous growth. You will experience moments in your life that help to define who you are. These moments shape your character. Always do what is necessary and right to become the person you want. Each of you will travel a different path, but never forget your potential and strive for excellence in all you do, no matter how big or small the task. When embracing the journey, live your life with your dreams at the forefront of all you do. Congratulations to the class of 2020, and best of luck.
It is my pleasure to introduce to you the graduating student with the second highest rank academically in the class of 2020, the salutatorian, Ashani Davis.
Good morning, classmates, staff members, Board of Education members, parents, and friends. I thank you all for your impact on my academic journey, whether it was positive or negative, as I would not be standing here without you. That impact has also contributed to the success of Thomas Stone's class of 2020, as we made history with over $23 million in scholarships. Most importantly, I would like to thank the teachers and other faculty members, as you have all taken a deep interest in our education. I think I got lucky attending here from an academic standpoint, as my teachers have dedicated their time and effort into ensuring their students not only pass tests, but understand the course materials given. Today honors a remarkable and life-altering achievement that opens doors for future success. I know this was not an ideal celebration or what we expected to happen, but as Kanye said, nothing in life is promised. Now you're at home probably thinking, Ashani, why such a pessimistic quote? Well, it is our reality, and I think now is the best time to address the dangers of remaining closed-minded. Most of us have grown up in this area our whole lives, but the truth is there is more to life than Waldorf, Maryland, and even the United States. Sure, we may come from different backgrounds and have different upbringings, but most of us share a similar culture. As a result, outsiders feel the tension between them and other classmates. We must change this mindset starting now. As we go out into the real world, our paths will vary. Some will go to college, the military, trade school, while others may enter the workforce. Then there's a small percentage of students who are still unsure about their next step, which is fine too. However, no matter the path we choose, we will make encounters with people who are different from us ethnically, racially, religiously, and morally. A word of advice: if you plan on getting anywhere in life, suck up your differences to work towards the bigger goal. If I can do it, you all can too. One thing I admire about our class is the support we show for one another despite whatever is taking place around us. At times, I would get frustrated as my peers would doubt their capabilities, but I was always there to encourage them to keep going. Even if something seems out of your reach, it never hurts to ask questions, as perseverance will help you attain success. I encourage you, the class of 2020, to take advantage of all opportunities presented to you and chase after your goals in life, as hard work never goes unnoticed. There will be challenges and we will make mistakes, but our responsibility is to learn from past mistakes and experiences to better ourselves in the future. Thank you all for the role you played in my high school career, and I wish nothing but love and prosperity to my classmates.
It is my pleasure to introduce to you the graduating student with the highest rank academically in the class of 2020, the class valedictorian, Elizabeth Daniel.
Good morning, or afternoon, or evening to everyone that is watching this. I want to begin by saying that I'm sure we've all spent a lot of time recently thinking about the bad stuff that has been happening. But for the next few moments, let's just talk about what's good. We all knew that the class of 2020 was special. I remember being in elementary school and doing the calculation to figure out my graduating year. When I realized it was 2020, I was ecstatic. Obviously, we have the coolest sounding year for graduation, but none of us realized exactly how special this year would be. As much as we may be envious of those who graduated before us and those who will graduate after us, it is our class that will go down in history. Who knows, maybe in 40 years they'll be writing Time DBQs about us in AP history classes. We have experienced a pain that will make us stronger than ever before. For everything that we have lost, there is a silver lining. I'm very good at being negative. You can ask my friends and family, and they'll all tell you I'm a self-proclaimed pessimist. But even I have found pieces of hope during this time. I've seen both the good and the evil in the world and chosen to believe in the good. For one, prom night was cold. It might have been May, but it was only like 50 degrees outside. Because we weren't in school, I got to choose my own date. I had my own prom on a warm, sunny day with my best friend from another county, who I wouldn't have spent prom with otherwise. We also get to graduate at our home schools. I understand why graduations are held at a certain other school every year, but it is so meaningful to be able to walk across the stage at the school I've attended the past 4 years. On a more personal note, I don't have to give the speech live in front of thousands of people, so that takes the pressure off immensely. There are also so many cool virtual celebrations happening right now, and even celebrities are getting involved. If you take anything from the speech, I want it to be that nothing we have done has gone unnoticed. Although it hurts to miss out on important milestones, our class has probably received more recognition than any graduating class ever. Many days, I dreaded going to school. Getting up at 6 in the morning only to be greeted by screaming in the hallways and freshmen that prefer running to walking. There were plenty of things I didn't like about school, and I'm sure most teenagers feel the same way. Still, I wouldn't have traded this experience for anything. I have been a part of so many amazing and impactful organizations here at Thomas Stone. Shout out in particular to SGA Thomas Stones and field hockey. I've spent so much time at the school both during the actual school day and after, and although hopefully this fall I will be headed to a college that is over 700 miles away, I'm thankful for the time I had here and for the memories and friendships I made. To my friends, family, and teachers that have been with me all this time, thank you. You all know who you are, and if I thanked everyone specifically, this speech would go on forever. So I leave you all with this message. Things only have meaning if you give it to them. If there's one thing I learned throughout the past 4 years, it is that you should pursue what makes you happy, as cliche as that may sound. No matter what path you choose after high school, always make time to do the things that you love the most. Not to get too deep here, but when people ponder the meaning of life, I've always thought that there isn't one simple meaning. There is only the truth that you are here. You have free will, pretty soon a high school diploma, and the entire world ahead of you, well, after the pandemic ends. There are thousands, if not millions, of places to explore, people to meet, and things to do. With that in mind, there is nothing you can't accomplish. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Jose Casa Delfin, and I'm the class of 2020 Vice President. It gives me a great pleasure to introduce our next speaker, Dr. Kimberly Hill. Dr. Hill has been active in the Charles County school system for many years as a social studies teacher, vice principal, and later as a principal. She brings to our school and county a vision to create the best environment where all students experience academic success, develop personal responsibility, and achieve career readiness for the 21st century. I am extremely proud to introduce our superintendent of Charles County Schools, Dr. Kimberly Hill.
Thank you, Jose. On behalf of the members of the Board of Education and all of us who work in Charles County Public Schools, congratulations to the Thomas Stone High School class of 2020. I think we can all agree this isn't how it was supposed to be. Your senior year abruptly ended on March 13th, and we're very sorry about that. You didn't have the chance to say thank you or goodbye to your classmates, your teachers, your coaches, and all of those who helped you along the way. We've missed the hugs, the cheers, and the tears of joy that happen in a graduation ceremony. And most of all, we miss you, the members of the class of 2020. Despite a major worldwide pandemic, you have reached an important milestone that no one can take away from you. You have shown strength, resilience, and leadership, and that will serve you well in the future. Your attitude toward the challenges that you have faced and those that you will face in the future is the foundation for every success and every failure that you will experience. Attitude impacts the way you feel about people and situations, and it can determine how others feel about you. Class of 2020, recognize how your attitude affects those around you and take responsibility for the energy that you're putting out there. Choose to surround yourself with people who lift you up, not tear you down. And be that person who chooses to show up with enthusiasm and energy for whatever situation you face. It is time for you to go forth and practice what you have learned. As you do so, we hope that you'll take to heart the words of Dr. Maya Angelou when she said, "I've learned that people will forget what you said. People will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel." Class of 2020, the world needs you right now. Do your best to make the world a better place. Ms. Pearl, please present your class.
Dr. Hill, I certify that the members of the class of 2020 have met the Maryland State graduation requirements. You may confer to the graduates their diploma.
Elizabeth Daniel, Certificate of Merit. Ashani Davis, Certificate of Merit. Nicholas Gallegos, Certificate of Merit. Jose Acosta Delphine, Certificate of Merit. Christopher Rand Crawford, Certificate of Merit. Dewan Woods, Jr., Certificate of Merit. Brianna Basden, Certificate of Merit. Adebola Akinwale, Certificate of Merit. Nathaniel Mudd, Certificate of Merit. Nico Gonzalez, Certificate of Merit. Mary Cartwright, Certificate of Merit. Taylor Colbert, Certificate of Merit. Clayton Groves, Certificate of Merit. Jesus Acosta Delphine. China Alston, Certificate of Merit. Marvin Alvarenga. Caleb Alvarez Sierra, Certificate of Merit. Aaliyah Amaya, Certificate of Merit. Ivette Aparicio Perez. DeMarco Armfield. Cordell Armstrong. Brianna Avent. Ingris Avila Lopez. Nielsen Ayala. Donnie Bailey, Certificate of Merit. Maya Banks. Dante Bannister. Donovan Barnes. Christian Barnes. Markeel Barnes. Ivan Barrentos Martir, Certificate of Merit. Emily Barron, Certificate of Merit. Isaiah Beeman. Jordan Bennett, Certificate of Merit. John Bergling. Jordan Blakely. Danelle Blassingame, Jr. Dana Francesca Bomarito, Certificate of Merit. Tyler Boone. Erica Barrero Vergara, Certificate of Merit. Isaiah Bradshaw. Ariana Braxton. Gabriel Broadwater, Certificate of Merit. Brody Brookbank. Jamari Brown. James Brown III, Certificate of Merit. Cameron Butler. Jalen Butler.
Natara Butler. Hema Calderon, Certificate of Merit. Dakari Campbell. Daquan Campbell. Aaron Canaday, Certificate of Merit. Anthony Carsamo Saravea. Keith Carrington III. Samuel Carrington, Jr. Ronell Carter. Osei Cartledge, Certificate of Merit. Francis Cartwright V, Certificate of Merit. Gerardo Castro, Certificate of Merit. Rodrigo Castro Leon. Maya Chapman. Jasmine Sharon Aparicio. Breoncy Cherry, Certificate of Merit. Madison Chisholm. Anthony Clark, Jr. Malachi Kobe. Quadir Collins. Jose Colin Ortiz. Ayana Cooper, Certificate of Merit. Davon Costin, Certificate of Merit. Brighton Cuff, Certificate of Merit. DeAndre Curtis. Yassine Dabney. Jada Daniels, Certificate of Merit. Imani Dantley, Certificate of Merit. Eric Dantley, Jr. Mia Davis. Donisha D., Certificate of Merit. John Dockett II. Kiesia Dorsey. Malaya Douglas, Certificate of Merit. Savion Douglas. Xavion Douglas, Certificate of Merit. Joel Yurgo, Certificate of Merit. Alexia Espinoza Diaz. Amber Ewing, Certificate of Merit. Dion Fontroy. Naya Farabee. Jaden Ferreira, Certificate of Merit. Shepard Fields, Certificate of Merit. Natayla Fletcher. Oralia Flores. Carson Fuchs. Zion Foote. Yania Forbes Rollin. Daryl Freeman.
Anna Frias Ambrosio. Robert Fuentes. Guy Gabriel Jr., Certificate of Merit. Alexa Garcia Franco. Christian Garland. Rose Garrison, Certificate of Merit. Deshaun Goldring. Celeste Goodell, Certificate of Merit. Jalen Gray. Lexi Guthrie. Christian Guzman Cabrera. Joyce Gorlecki. Kaya Hall. Sean Hancock. Quentin Harley, Jr. Caden Hart, Certificate of Merit. Lyric Hawkins. Trevon Hayes. Jeremy Hellmeyer, Certificate of Merit. Sasha Henderson. Jose Hernandez Bonilla. Brene Hightower. Kyrie Hines. Chantel Hinton. Jatoria Holtz. Amani Hunter. Zion Huntley, Certificate of Merit. Cheyenne Ingram, Certificate of Merit. Kamari Ingram. Angelo Jackson, Certificate of Merit. Rashad Jackson. Rashid Jackson.
Wendell James.
Joshua Jameson. Jamari J. Alexandria Jaycox. Davante Jernigan. Christopher Johnson. Trinity Samo Johnson. Genesis Jordan. Ryan Justo. Jax Keene, Certificate of Merit. Aideen Keller, Certificate of Merit. Riley King, Certificate of Merit. Tavon King. Zakir Knott, Certificate of Merit. Carissa Kite.
Alexa Lawson, Certificate of Merit. Michaela Lee. Jalen Leonard. Diavante Levy, Certificate of Merit. Nehemiah Lewis. Ebony Liner, Certificate of Merit. Leonardo Lewis Wilson. Samuel Mayer, Certificate of Merit. Tanya Manuel Rivas. Anaya Mako. Afia Mako. Hallie Maloney, Certificate of Merit. Keelan Marquez Dubon.
Brianna Martin,
Sydney Martinez, Certificate of Merit. Charlotte Marriott. Marquise Mason Wills. Ebony Mays. Jermisha Middleton. Deontay Milstead, Certificate of Merit. Alejandra Mitchell. Elijah Mitchell. Taiwan Morris. Isha Munir. Nevea Naughty, Certificate of Merit. Lydia Newman. Trinaya Oliver, Certificate of Merit. Cody O'Neill. Jeremiah Palmer. Tristan Palmer, Certificate of Merit. Nashay Parker. Dorian Paisley. Chelsea Perez, Certificate of Merit. Samaj Potter, Certificate of Merit. Maurice Prather, Certificate of Merit. Nazaya Prather. Asante Proctor. Justin Proctor. Melvin Proctor. Tiandre Proctor Brown. Ashley Pumphrey, Certificate of Merit. Brooke Quaid. Erzin Ramos. Brenda Ramundo Ramirez. Andrew Reed Paradis. Ashley Rhodes, Certificate of Merit. Kada Richards. Genevieve Riley. Geezer Rivera Flores.
London Robertson, Certificate of Merit. Isaiah Robinson. Marlon Rodriguez Menjivar, Certificate of Merit. Yari Rosales Espinino. Kieran Roth. Liliana Sachel, Certificate of Merit. Carmen Claire Marie Sugaban Sitan, Certificate of Merit. Lovian Sanchez. Dominique Sanders. Albert Savoy, Jr. Sierra Scott. Yasudi Scott, Certificate of Merit. Aiden Cello. Darian Shaw. Leah Shaw, Certificate of Merit. Shania Sheff, Certificate of Merit. Jason Shackleton. Abigail Shawumi, Certificate of Merit. Devontre Simmons, Certificate of Merit. Tyler Simmons. Devonte Sims. Dania Smith. Jaquez Smith. Jayana Smith, Certificate of Merit. Vanice Smith, Certificate of Merit. Aaliyah Smith Dorsey. Lacey May Smith Thompson, Certificate of Merit. Destiny Smoot, Certificate of Merit. Sydney Snow, Certificate of Merit. Alexandria Spencer. Jesse Spencer, Certificate of Merit. Donovan Stanley Reeves, Certificate of Merit. Amir Sutton. Janae Talley, Certificate of Merit. Antonio Taylor. Jason Texiera, Jr., Certificate of Merit. Doris Turan. Diallo Thomas, Certificate of Merit. Janaya Thomas. Jasmine Thomas. Deshaun Thomason. Keyshawn Thompson. Summer Thurman, Certificate of Merit. Yanni Torre. Andre Triplett II. Justin Truitt, Certificate of Merit. Samad Tolis.
Alexander Twinenboa. William Twyman IV, Certificate of Merit. Zoe Irate McGee. Nicholas Vargas. Kate Vega Acosta. Tramar Vernon. Jacob Waddell, Certificate of Merit. Aaliyah Walls, Certificate of Merit. Khalil Ward, Certificate of Merit. Ashante Washington, Certificate of Merit. Chandrell Washington. John Whalen, Jr. Bianca Wheeler, Certificate of Merit. Jamari Wheeler. Diamond White. Jordan White. Alea Whitener. Arthur Williams IV. Ayana Williams. Jada Williams, Certificate of Merit. Jaden Williams. Michael Williams. Brandon Williamson. Kayla Williamson, Certificate of Merit. Ariana Wills. Christopher Wilson. Marquise Wilson, Certificate of Merit. Tamia Wilson. Dylan Windsor. Justin Wood, Certificate of Merit. Justice Woods. Shalea Wright. Dakota Wright. Anastasia Wynn Banks.
Kayvana Yates.
Sylvia Yerlini Zavala Carranza, Certificate of Merit.
Graduates, please move your tassels from right to left. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the class of 2020.